Are you ready for Black Friday week that is gonna be next? I love that we're saying Black Friday week. At this point, it's Black Friday month. We're gonna talk about a couple of the sales that already started in this video, but of course, I'm gonna talk more about it in my indie makeup Black Friday guide that's gonna be on Friday. We have a couple of new makeup releases too, including what's on my eyes right now, and I gotta tell you, I'm feeling pretty fierce. Welcome to this week's new makeup releases, where we chat about the new makeup that's been released, announced, and sneak peeked. I like to know how I feel about these things. Listen, I don't hold back. If I hate it, I hate it. And then you let me know, and you don't hold back either in the comments. Do you hate it? Do you love it? I want to hear your thoughts. I also will be doing a live for my the group trip that I am doing to Barcelona next year. If you didn't know, maybe you didn't hear about it, I am doing a group trip together with some people in my audience, and we are going to Barcelona next year. And I will be having a live this weekend. If you want to participate, or maybe you just want to be part of the group chat that we have going on Instagram, I will leave some info about that trip and about all of that down below. If you want to join in on the live, just DM me on Instagram, or you can just leave your comment on the post that I have pinned on my Instagram so I can add you to the group. Just wanted to let you know, because sometimes when I do these lives, I do get DMs saying, I missed it, I can't believe I missed it. So I'm just putting it out there. Let me scoochie to the side, so we can put some things here. And let's start talking about what I actually have on my eyes right now, which is, of course, the new palette by Fantasy Cosmetica. This palette, oh my god, I glued my eyes together. I am a noob. Oh my god. This palette is available right now. You can use my code Angelica and get some money off with Fantasy Cosmetica. So I'm wearing this palette right now. I'm wearing this one, and the dark brown. Those are the shades that's on my eyes, and I did film a little tutorial that I'm gonna put up because I've been really enjoying, and you've been enjoying them too, the tutorials in short form where I talk. Like, I talk through the steps, but I still do them in short form. I've been enjoying them. You've been enjoying them. I'm going to continue doing them. I do have a couple more that I've filmed that I'm going to put up as well. This collection also comes with, and I think I have it here, some single shadows. I'm yet to do something with them. I'm going to film something with that. I just need to get some extra time to do that. Those look beautiful. They're neutral metallics with holographic shimmers. They look incredible in real life, so I'm definitely going to show you something with those because they look so delicious. So all of that is available now in case you were interested in that. I will also, like I said, be talking about the Black Friday sale that is starting. For some brands have already started, and some brands are starting next week or next weekend. My brand Cinch Beauty, for example, we're gonna have a Black Friday sale. It's gonna be next Friday. Every year here on my YouTube channel, it's been one of my most popular and most requested videos that I have every year. It's gonna be on Sunday. I'm gonna do my indie makeup Black Friday survival guide, where I'm gonna go through all of the sales, which place has the best sales, what is the code gonna be, how long are they gonna be, and I'm gonna collect all the service, and I ask the brand owners themselves. So this information is coming straight from the brands themselves, and I'm gonna let you know about all the tea in that video. It's gonna be on Sunday. But I did want to let you know, because it is ongoing now, and I do talk about that on Sunday too, Blend Money Cosmetics, their sale is going on this weekend instead of next weekend, because they are gonna be having, I think she said she was going to be celebrating with her family next weekend instead. So they're doing the sale this weekend. So if you are wanting to try some Blend Money Cosmetics, their sale is this weekend. Also, Gourmand Girls, their sale is already ongoing, and their sale is a little bit different. With my affiliate code Angelica, you will get 40% off at the website. So do use my code Angelica and you'll get 40% off the website. If it gets out of stock, it gets out of stock, and that's why I'm letting you know now that it's already ongoing. So if you had been eyeing something from Gourmand Girls, I definitely would say sooner rather than later, because I did actually meet Christina this week and she had already gotten a bunch of orders, so definitely don't sleep on that sale. Now, something that I will be talking a little bit about in Sunday's video, but now we've actually seen a sneak peek, and that is this little sneak peek here. I actually have it here. Wait, I can show you without showing you the inside. This is the Death Tarot palette by Cosmic Beauty. Not going to show you the inside because this is all we have, but just know I do have this palette. This is an upcoming release from Cosmic Beauty. This is releasing next Friday, on Black Friday. And together with that palette, finally, the Starlight Society, which is this palette right here, it is coming back in stock as a single palette, so you can buy only the palette. So their Black Friday is going to be pretty lit. There's going to be a new palette, there's going to be this palette, and they're also having a Black Friday sale. The Black Friday sale will not work on the new palettes though, but it will work on the old palettes. If you were only interested in buying the new palettes, I would say use an affiliate code instead, so you at least can get 10% off. On Monday, On Monday, I will have a video with this palette and 2 looks. And if you want to see Starlight Society, I already have a video on that. So that one is, I'm excited. I think that Black Friday, there are 2 palettes coming in stock plus their sale. Cosmic Beauty is going to be, it's going to be pretty lit. Another thing that I wanted to talk about, and I talked about the Glamlite and Bratz collection last week. It's already available, but as I was filming and editing that video, they hadn't shown the palette yet. But now we have seen the palette, so I wanted to talk about it a little bit because I did say that I might buy it. I am still interested in this one and I might get it. I don't know if it's out of stock or not, but this is a palette that is 2 layers. It's one of those boxes, like a drawer that you pull out. I do want to get this, but I am putting myself, for reasons that I can't really talk about yet, on a very strict low buy. A very, very strict low buy. We'll talk more about it in the future, but I do think that this is really cool. And Glamlite is doing something that they close to never do, which is pastels. And I am enjoying that. Do I like this bulky packaging? Not my absolute favorite, but at least it's 2 layers, so it's not bulky for no reason. It's bulky because there's actually a second layer underneath, but there's pastels. And I'm like, this one is one of those that I might buy it later. But right now, because my schedule is full, I'm going home for Christmas, and a lot of things are happening in my life right now. I'm gonna pass on it. But this is not a pass, this is a pause. Because I do actually really like the color story of this palette. You can use my code Angeshka with Glamlite. I actually did not mention Glamlite in my Black Friday sale. I do realize that now, the video that I'm doing on Sunday. And the only reason is that every time I ask them what they're doing for Black Friday, they never stick to what they say they're gonna do. They always do something else, and sometimes the codes, like the affiliate codes, work, sometimes they don't. They like take them off for some days and some they don't. They do different deals for different days, some on TikTok, some on they have a very confusing Black Friday sale. So I wanted to say, if you're interested in Glamlite, they usually have deep discounts, but I would say keep an eye on them, and keep an eye on them every day, because they tend to switch things around, and their Black Friday sale has been very confusing. I should probably have mentioned that in Sunday's video, but I'm mentioning it now instead. I don't hate them. Their Black Friday sale was just very, very confusing. And had it not been that I don't want to buy anything at this very, very moment, I would have purchased this palette, but I'll purchase it later instead, because I do actually really want it. There is some new things also coming from Nabla, and this is actually downstairs. And I asked you if you want to see a full face of Nabla. It's really funny because my husband was like, what are you talking about? You said in your declutter, my husband is editing my declutter videos. The first one was live this Wednesday. Thank you so much for the love. And I told Ricardo that you love this editing as well. My husband is editing the yearly Christmas tradition that my husband is editing my declutter videos. First one was live this Wednesday. And I don't want to buy things for a full face of makeup or a brand, but I do already have for a full face of some brands, and that's why I might do it. So for example, I do already have stuff for a full face of Charlotte Tilbury, and I do already have stuff for a full face of Nabla, so I think I will be doing that. And they're coming out with even more of these shimmery Cupid's arrows. These are some of the best eye pens in the game. They work on the waterline, they work as an eyeshadow, you can smudge them, you can do a liner. They're absolutely incredible, and I am so excited. So these actually, I do have them downstairs. They also sent me these new ones, and these are their glowy lipsticks. They're called the Beyond Jelly lipsticks. Last year they came out with 2 colors that had a little bit of shimmer to them, and this year they're coming up with 2 more shades that have a little bit of shimmer to them. This formula is just, this is the formula that these freaking click sticks wish they were. I said what I said. I will take no questions. I said what I said. This is the kind of formula that those click sticks wish they were. It's a beautiful formula, and I'm definitely excited to be trying those out for sure. Another thing that is new, and I don't know if I'm gonna receive this or not. I do get PR from One Size. They've released a new shade in their glitter setting spray. I will say, a lot of people, I use this glittery setting spray. It's basically their very, very famous Until Dawn setting spray, but just with shimmer. So they have one now that's like a sparkly, icy, multicolored glitter. And a lot of people were saying, I don't use it for the face, but it's great in the hair and it's great on the skin. And I was like, you know what, that makes sense. I could use it like that. But now for the holiday season, they're coming out with it in a golden shade. It's called Brown Sugar. It's more of a goldeny shade, and that fits me better than something that's more icy because I have a little bit more of a golden undertone. So this would probably fit me better if I were to use it on my skin. I actually just got invited to a bar crawl. If I get, listen, here, you keep me to this. If I get this in PR, I will use it on that bar crawl. Because I am a young 42 soon-year-old that's definitely not too tired for a bar crawl. Why did I say yes to this? Unsure. This one is already on the Sephora website. I will link it down below. All the things that I'm talking about will be linked down below in the description box. If you're wondering, what was she saying? Which date was that? How much is it? Where can I find it? What was her code? Everything is going to be in the description box. I saw this one and I was like, the smell of what now? The smell of what now? It has been no secret that 2025 has been the year where I've actually discovered that there's a few scents from Bath & Body Works that I really like. You were telling me also that they had peppermint scents at Bath & Body Works, so I did go there and I bought peppermint soap, peppermint candle. I didn't buy the chocolate peppermint because I didn't like that, but I liked the peppermint one. And I also bought peppermint body lotion, which has been delightful, absolutely delightful. But now, and I also got I got the one that's the fizzy Coke drink for Halloween or Summerween. I get compliments from people on a Bath & Body Works scent. It's crazy. But this one, now they're coming out with, it's for body and hair fragrances. This is for holiday, and it is the Holiday Pickle Ornament. It's salt and crisp cucumbers. What on earth is going on? We are in the upside down right now. Why do I want to smell like a salty cucumber? And the thing is, I am deadly serious right now. I will go and smell this because I love the scent of cucumber. But when it says pickled, that's where you lose me because I don't want to smell pickled. That's not what I'm going for. It makes me think of that time when I went out at a bar with Samantha and I ordered pickle shots and they were disgusting. And Samantha was like, who ordered these? And I was like, I don't know. It was me. It was definitely 100% me. But I so want to go and smell this. So the other scent that is the holiday scent is the Grandma's Fruitcake. Golden fruitcake, warm rum, and candied fruit. This, I'm thinking, might be a dupe for the holiday scent that Sniff had last year. Let me go get it. I have it here. I can go get it. So this is the scent. It's called Naughty Nonna, and this is a spiced, boozy fruitcake. It is very, very nice. And it's just very warm. It's like gourmand that has a boozy gourmand with spices, which is the kind of gourmand that I can go for. It is warm, it is fruity, it is gourmandy, but it's spicy and boozy. And I'm thinking this second scent is probably going to try and emulate that scent because it is really beautiful. That one, I get it. I understand it. The Pickle Ornament, again, I'm very intrigued. When I saw this, I was like, is it like April Fool's already? Like, am I lost in the calendar? The next thing I want to talk about is the new concealer by Charlotte Tilbury. This is part of their Airbrush Flawless Blur Concealer. It says it's going to be full coverage, real skin finish, creaseless, water resistant, transfer resistant. It's going to be like, it says it's going to be like transfer proof. So this is probably going to, because here's the thing. I hated the new Airbrush foundation. It was not creaseless and not resistant to like smudging. It literally just floated on top of your skin and looked very heavy. And when you blotted your face, the whole foundation came off and just splotches. It was so weird, but I still do want to give this concealer a shot. So I think this might be, like I said, I'm not on a no buy, I'm on a very, very low buy. And I do think that this concealer might be the one thing that I pick up because I am intrigued to see what this will be. And I do have somewhat, I feel like Charlotte Tilbury is very hit or miss when it comes to a lot of their makeup. I either really love it or I really dislike it, but I do want to try that one out. It is coming out in 34 shades. Oh, it's coming out in early 2026. A lot of like foundations, concealers, and complexion products usually come out in the beginning of the year, so this will probably not be the first thing that comes out early 2026, but I do want to try that. Some complexion products that's already come out is from the drugstore. They're coming out with some new mascaras. It says Washable mascara, waterproof and washable. Okay, so it's the Lash Sensational Body in a waterproof and a washable one. And then there are liquid eyeshadows. Again, that's not what I want. But then there is a Lifter Serum Concealer and a Lifter Plump and Glow Foundation. These, I actually, again, I said I'm on a very, very low buy. So I did not pick up these. And I actually feel very proud of myself. I feel very proud of myself that I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to pick these up. I have a Maybelline foundation that I love. I have a Maybelline concealer that I love. I'm good. I'm okay. I am fine. I will have a empties coming on my channel soon-ish. And in that, you will see I actually used up a few makeup products, but also like, I don't need more. It's going to take me another year to use up my Maybelline foundation. I don't need to get another one unless this becomes people's new holy grail foundation. Then I might try it, but I won't be the one to let you know. But I will say I usually do have a pretty good luck with Maybelline complexion products. Maybelline and L'Oreal, I mean, they're owned by the same brand. I don't know if they're doing the similar formulas. I will say their complexion products usually work really good for me. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know, these are available right now in case you were interested. We are finally also seeing a release from Kaleidos. I got this PR package late last night. I haven't been able to dive into it yet, but I definitely will. They are releasing a full collection of things. I cannot believe how excited I am to see Kaleidos release more things. I kind of almost thought that they just kind of handed in the towel and gave up, and I'm so excited to see them release these things. This collection is called The Moon Arcade. It's a digital wonderland from a distant dimension, and they're gonna be selling it as a full collection if you want to with the PR box, but they're also gonna be selling them separately. There are lip melts and capsules, 12 glass-like glowy shades that fuse the hydration of balm with the high shade of a gloss. Very excited to see what kind of formula this is. I hope they're not going to be too goopy. I want them to feel more like the Nabla ones and not like the Fenty ones. Those were not my favorite. They're going to be lip pencils, eyeliners, 6 new shades, face gems, and then of course they're going to have this little PR box. You know what I really like is that you put the components together yourself. Like you choose a capsule and then you load it with your favorite shade. I am extremely excited to see what this collection is going to be and how I'm going to feel about it. I do really enjoy the other Kaleidos lip products that I have, and I feel like Kaleidos is one of those brands that when they release something, they usually release something that's really, really good. I just kind of wish they would. I like when the brand is not releasing too much. I even appreciate a brand that makes 2 releases a year and they're like, here we go. Kaleidos have been like 1 release every 2 years, and that's where I'm like, maybe we need to be a little bit more often than that. I feel like there's a sweet spot that is like 1 to 5 releases a year, and I feel like Kaleidos maybe need to like, but of course we never know what's going on behind the scenes either, but I'm so happy to see them release something because dang, I've missed them. I've missed them so much. We now also know more about a couple of fragrances that I mentioned before, so I did want to read you the notes now that we know them. One of them is a Tom Ford Figue Erotique, and this one is coming soon. It's coming beginning of December. This is going to be Bergamot, Fig Leaf Accord, Palm Sugar, Fig Accord, and Muscovado Accord. So that is a brown sugar. I wonder how sweet this is going to be because it does say green, like a fig leaf, like a green accord, but I'm also like, there's 2 sugar notes in here, and I'm just like, how sweet will this be? But there's also bergamot, which is that like more zesty, bitter citrus fragrance, and I am so intrigued, but there is no way I am blind buying a fragrance from Tom Ford. But I will definitely go out of my way to smell this one because, again, I love a good fig fragrance. So I'm just like, it says velvety resinous fig, which does, oh, dark and indulgent sugar and licorice. Oh, now I want to eat licorice. I wish I could DoorDash licorice for lunch. That would be something. Sparkling green citrus, sugar and licorice, resinous fig. You know what? On paper, this sounds like something I would devour. I'm just worried. Something that I will try though, and this is the new from Commodity. I love Commodity. I think Commodity makes very interesting fragrances that I tend to really enjoy. And this is the new iced fragrance that is coming. So they have the iced plus the iced minus, which is the one that has a smaller sillage, and it's just like a little bit of a more personal fragrance. And then they have the expressive, which is like the normal in between. I will probably get the expressive one, but I will say I'm interested in the bold one too. So this is a mint. This is like a mint and spearmint, eucalyptus, and mango, which is like summer meets winter, which is what they imagined, a minty, icy mango. So that's what they're saying with like ice. So this is summer meets winter. That's the idea of the fragrance. So the bold one has mango, spearmint, eucalyptus, cardamom, amber. I love fragrances with cardamom in them, and I feel like I could really enjoy this. Usually if they say cardamom and you can really smell the cardamom, it's usually a fragrance for me. So the expressive one is mango, ginger, black pepper, spearmint, eucalyptus. Same there. Notes that I'm fairly sure I'm gonna really enjoy. So the personal one, the one that doesn't have as much sillage, it has mango, spearmint, eucalyptus, seaweed, and skin musk. The thing is that I don't love. I've smelled a lot of the ones from Commodity that are more like the skin-like scents, and they're usually a little bit too like, you know, personal warm skin scents. That is lovely if you like those kind of like clean, soapy, not too expressive fragrances. That's great. It's just not my thing, but I think I might buy, because I saw Sephora has travel versions of the other two and they're already in my wish list, and I'm like, I think I might get them. So like I said, they're already at Sephora, but they will officially launch on December 3rd, and I am very, very ready. There's also going to be a photo ready lift and fill skin tint by Revlon. So this says it is a dewy skin tint with a sheer buildable coverage in 8 shades, but doesn't this look very sparkly? This is giving I made out with a Christmas bauble, and I'm just like, skin tint or skin illuminator? Like, I'm not even asking for a friend, I'm asking for me. Oh, it says that it will reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and facial contours look more defined in just 4 weeks. So it's like skincare. What is the active ingredients then, if this is gonna do that? Even skin tone blurs the look of pores and imperfections and visibly brightens your complexion. Okay, with what? Okay, sure. $14.49. It's available right now. For that price, I'm guessing they launched it on Amazon, because Amazon always has those kooky prices where I'm just like, who put this price down? Did you just close your eyes and just bang something on the... It's always like $7.34. I'm like, what price is that? Ooh, we also have a sneak peek, and I don't think that we have been able to see... this is the Christmas palette from DeDe Signature. No, we've only seen the cover yet. I do have this one as well, and I will definitely show you something with this. There is going to be a Festive Elegance Christmas palette from DeDe Signature. It is launching really soon. There is a big chance that it is launching... November 28th. Is that Black Friday? Yes, so that one is also launching on Black Friday together with her Black Friday sale. Like I said, we'll be talking more about that on Sunday. But I just want to let you know that DeDe Signature also does have another palette coming up. I do have it. I wish I could have shown you. I actually don't know where I put it, but I do have it. You will see swatches soon. Oh, I also saw FORVR Mood released a new candle on their website. This one is called Late Checkout. And I will say the notes sound delicious. These are the kind of notes, you know, a lot of people go for those kind of like cookie gourmand scents for like, you know, fall and winter time. Those are not my typical favorites, but this one does sound really, really lovely. This is creamy milk, vanilla bourbon, soft white florals, and warm woods. Melts into a milky, woody haze. It feels like slipping into a hotel robe and savoring a few stolen minutes of bliss. So I will say the warm woods, vanilla bourbon, creamy milk sounds incredibly homey. That sounds like a very, to me, warm, cozy, and homey scent. So I actually love the notes of that. It has sandalwood, vanilla bourbon, cedar wood, and there is some top notes with some flowers, and then there's milk ambrox. It sounds delicious. I don't know if FORVR Mood is putting up their candles still at Sephora, or if it's only the fragrances. I haven't looked, but I will put in the description box where you can find it. I also saw Colourpop is coming out with some more Super Shock formulas, and they're coming out in trios, and the trios are all based around different like sipping drinks. So it's milk tea and boba, matcha and mochi, coconut cream and soda. And I love the Super Shock shadows. And if you are looking for like one and done easy shadow that you can apply with your finger or a brush, they work together with mattes or on their own. They have a very putty, creamy formula, but they actually do not crease on me. So if you also have problems with creasing, this is a formula that is almost crease proof on me. I mean, after maybe 12 hours, I'll have to pat it out, but that's better than some formulas that crease on me after like 45 minutes. So I'm very excited actually about them coming up with more shades. I don't know if I'm getting these in PR or not. If I get all of them, maybe I'll save one trio and give the other ones away. I will be having, and a bunch of you have already seen it on my stories on Instagram. If you want to see more of my life, I do post quite a lot on Instagram and on Instagram stories. I have packed giveaway boxes that I am going to have, I think, next week. Let me think. Yes, I think next week I'm going to have the first giveaway. I am going to have seven people win a mystery box filled with brand new makeup beauty tools, all of that. And so I have 14 giveaway boxes. And then probably 2 weeks later, I'm gonna have another 7 people winning giveaway boxes. I have them, I see them here. I have a tower of giveaway boxes, and I might even do another one in January because I have even more. Because again, when brands send me stuff like this, sometimes they send me a full collection and I end up using 2 shades. I always end up giving the leftovers to either you or to my friends here. But like I said, I have 14 boxes packed full of makeup and beauty. So I definitely am so excited to be giving some of those away. So don't forget to subscribe. That will be coming probably, I think, next week. Another thing that just got announced is from About Face, and they are launching the Illusionist. This is a skin-focused concealer. It's the perfect disappearing act. That's smart said. It is a weightless, dermatologist-tested concealer that vanishes dark circles and camouflages uneven complexion with medium to buildable coverage for a natural luminous finish. Non-cakey, non-comedogenic, crease-resistant, not crease-proof, crease-resistant formula. I mean, that sounds really good. Again, I'm gonna buy one new concealer, and I do think it's gonna be the Charlotte Tilbury one because I do want to try that one out. And also, it doesn't come out until January, so I think that's perfect for me. I think this one is already, this one is available at About Face right now. It's only $22 each, and I'm sure these will launch at Ulta as well. I would not be surprised if that is happening. I think that might be everything. This is gonna be a shorter episode, but honestly, maybe that's for the best of all of us. Oh, actually, I saw LH Cosmetics has been launching some new things, and I've totally missed it. They have launched these are eyeshadow crayons. This is a satin matte lipstick formula in a convenient jumbo pen form. Did I not say that I thought we were going to see more lipstick crayons? I'm excited that I'm at least not incredibly wrong about that. 4 different shades. And I also saw that LH Cosmetics, let me go into their page, they launched single shadows as well. One of you asked me last week's video, you were like, why didn't you talk about the news from LH Cosmetics? And I was like, what news? I totally missed it. So they also launched single shadows. I'm kind of excited about the return of single shadows. I mean, I love a good palette, but I also love the idea that there are options because not everybody loves a big palette. And these are single shadows that are magnetic. You can pop them into components, so you can take them out if you want to, much like the About Face shadows. And they are releasing 6 matte formulas. I'm excited to see what else they're going to launch in the future. I'm excited to see I don't know if their palettes are magnetic or not. I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just excited because, again, I like the idea of having single shadows too. Would you like my brand to do some single shadows too? I don't know if I can make my palettes magnetic because I would have to raise the price of them. But if you're okay with me raising the price of the palettes, I can also make them magnetic. Like, I'm excited about us maybe going, you know, the pendulum always swings. We were in single shadows and then we got back into pre-made palette, and maybe the pendulum is swinging back again into customizing your palettes, customizing your collection, having single shadows. It just makes makeup a little bit more expensive, and makeup is already kind of expensive, so that's the only like downside of that. But I would love to hear your thoughts about that down below. LH Cosmetics, I think, is available both at Beauty Bay and at their own website, so I will link that down below. Let's see if something else has come up since we started talking about this. Nope, not here. and not here. Okay, let me get back then. Okay, so like I said, this episode is definitely going to be a little bit on the shorter side, honestly, because there are not that many things to talk about before Black Friday week, and also because at this time of the year, there's a couple of brands that are still releasing things for the season, but many of the like mainstream brands, they're done releasing for the year. They're now planning for 2026, and they're more like, you know, locking in on the different sales and offers there's going to be throughout the year. I am actually really excited to see the different things that are going to be releasing for the rest of the year, because I do know that there is a couple of brands. I had 2 indie brands tell me, one yesterday and one today, that they still have another release this year. And I was like, dang, you've been working hard. So there definitely is more things to talk about. And I'm very excited that I actually happen to know what it is. So I cannot wait to show you that too. And like I said, I showed you some things that are upcoming too. Cosmic Beauty and DeDe Signature is also having some things. So keep your eyes open for that. Let me know what you were interested in and what you're absolutely not interested in. And don't forget, on Sunday, we are going to be having the Black Friday guide for indie brands. We're going to go through all of it with the exclusion of Glamlite, but I hope I explained myself in this video here. I totally forgot to mention that in Sunday's video, but it is what it is. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you on Sunday for Black Friday guide. Bye.